So I've been meaning to do a challenge with this statue on Dark Dungeons for a while, and I guess today's the day. I don't think I've touched this Easter egg on this track since it got released like over a year ago, but just in case you didn't know, this statue actually does damage. All you gotta do is activate the two torches on the side, click the glowing orb, and then activate the statue. It doesn't cost $0, I just set it in Challenge Editor to be like that. But essentially, there are 3 upgrades, quote-unquote, to this Dark Dungeon statue. If I just press play, we get the level 1 version, which is simply activated by removing or activating the statue with the torches. And it basically is an infinite range orb that whips left and right across the map, getting pretty much every bloon that it possibly can. And let's see. So while in Challenge Editor, you can set like how much you want the removal cost to be. There's no way to change this amount, which is why I have $300,000. That's so that I can buy level 3 immediately. Basically, it just gets you more damage on the orb, and I think faster movement speed. But that aside, here's what I want to try with this Dark Dungeon orb. We are here on Chimps mode, Dark Dungeon Chimps. You remember, I did beat it recently, Black Order. But now I want to see how well it does. With, I guess, a little bit of cheating involved. Basically, I want to see how many rounds I can survive on Dark Dungeons Chimps with having this as a head start tower. Obviously, this makes it so, as a consequence, the first probably 80 rounds of this challenge is going to be free, but that's fine, because I can actually, whoa. Did I say free? Because we died on round 14 without dropping any other help, so I guess that's the main weakness. Even though it can do infinite damage, it doesn't matter if its movement speed is slow. So I guess I have to activate the things here and I guess work on another tower. Also, hold up. It doesn't even be the second wave of 14 because I used the torch already. Not an ideal start because what I was hoping for this thing is for us to survive long enough that we could at least just skip the early game towers needed so we can see out for the big boys, including discount villagers and all that. But let's try a base ace first. I think just the spread of the darts itself will do the job, right? Yep. Still have to activate the statue, though, or the torch. This might be bold, but I feel like trying to gun for the big plane on Chimps mode, even on this extra map, hoping that this $300,000 orb, technically $350,000, if we include the 50k base cost. It also does not beat 15 again because that damn pink on the side. I give up. I just went for a Spike Factory. That should absolutely do it now. I also did the Zelia hero because obviously she's the best late game with Hex, basically being able to one-shot F-Bads, however much HP the Bat has. Does not matter to Zelia. As I was saying though, don't let the cost of the Dark Dungeon statue fool you because it's not meant to be cost efficient. So do not expect the power of $350,000 on the statue even though it does cost $350,000. So I had to guess I'd put this worth at, I don't know, 50,000. Anyways, I think I might as well just do a double spack on both lanes to get it over with. Yeah, that's 2k down the drain early game at minimum. Even then, it still seems very sketch. But all will be solved once we get the Never Miss, hopefully, so I'll try to save for that next. Also, if I remember, this thing can't hit purple blooms, right? It does not. Wait, what happens with Zelia? So Zelia's Heartstopper allows any tower to hit purple balloons, but does that apply to the statue as well? Let's see. I don't think so. It only worked there because Zelia herself, I think, popped the purples. But I couldn't really tell there. So perhaps that's a reason why I've never touched this Dark Dungeon statue. Because it sucks. Note, you can't even change the targeting of it either. I think it just targets first, so that's why it whiffs so often. Anyway, I think I can get away with just one discount upgrade. This is pretty rough, not gonna lie. Do I need to outbuff the Never Miss too? Because I can't trust this orb to pop all the leads. We barely survive there, yet again. On the bright side, at least this factory isn't useless on the top left side, because I can turn that into a spike balls. Usually it's a pretty good thing to get in Dark Dungeons, just for it being a solid backup tower and stuff like that. Also, I completely skipped over round 40, but I would assume the orb one-shot them, because again, 500 damage. Now, the perfect pairing for the statue would definitely be slow down towers, like glue or ice, just so that it clumps spoons together so that this thing uses up more of its pierce rather than having to chase all the time. In fact, I think I'll have an easier time once round 81 hits because then only 2 of the 4 lanes, for the most part, will be active. So there's less whiffing to be going around, and also, holy RNG, I literally do nothing But I guess how the orb targets completely changes every single time I retry. So luckily we're not doing any black border shenanigans or anything like that. Spectre in 2 rounds. And there it is. I would like to see if I can save for it straight up, but I highly doubt it, so we'll see what else we have to buy. I think if I don't spend anything else, probably around 90 or something. I still don't trust this to solo that long, though, or carry for that long. Also, more fun statue facts. Did you know that when you activate the statue, you cannot place towers around the statue anymore? Usually this was available space for small towers, like you could put a dart monkey here, even a dartling gun. But now it's completely out of order. So if it wasn't already a waste of money to start, well, you also have that disadvantage to work with. Although, if you already have towers drop before you activated it, it would still stay there. As I was saying, though, things might be a little easier once we get to round 81. The fact that the Dark Dungeon can basically one-shot fortified cerams and cerams means, again, all I think I have to do is, like, slow down. Either with a glue, or an ice, or something like that, or even just using the statue, or the torch. Because the torch also stuns Bloons on top of doing a little bit of damage. I sense I died this round, right? Yep, I see that ceram leaking on the right side. Proving the problem with this map is the 4 simultaneous leans rather than it being weak in the first place. Let me just try to see what's going on here. Oh yeah, the left side is incredibly weak. I did get a glue on the right side to help out a little bit. And you know what? I'll probably just hex this round, because I bet 84 and 85 would be easy. So let's just get rid of some of the mob insights for peace of mind. Holy crap. Nah, I'm dead to the right side now. Fine, spike balls it is. And I will just lean everything to the right side, because I bet the spike balls can handle whatever stray ceram. So keep the Spectre. Popping those, and we are in the clear, but not without setting us back even more. I'm kind of worried about DTs, because they're going to be lightning fast, and I don't know if the orb can catch up to all of them in time. Not to mention, once again, super cerams. Alright, this is fine though, just restarting, again, changes the entire outlook of the round. You can see though, I'm so close to avoiding big plane. I just don't know if I can beat these rounds here. Come on, statue, get the cerams, please. Thank you. And let's see. My Spectre is completely useless, so I really have to hope this thing just gets all of them in time. 1, 2, and... okay. Nothing to worry about. 91 is going to be another one of those rounds, isn't it? I have to activate this, and I'm probably dead. I kinda knew it. Alright, what's the cheapest way to beat this round, while still actually winning? I have a spike balls here. I'll use Hex as well. I don't think that spike balls can handle everything, though. And I died somewhere. This is so sad. Can we get 10 likes? Anyway, the issue is that we're leaking in the middle, so I just gotta glue. And now all there is to worry about is that right lane. So, spike. Hex now. I think we're dead still. Even with the glue. Damn. This time, let's stun left side early. And, I don't know, pray. Okay, we got all the BPs on that one side. And now it's just the middle. And nice. That was not fun, needless to say. Now how do I survive F-mobs here? I did get smart targeting, so I can now have these spikes clean up, but yeah, it's just not strong enough. I am lacking mob DPS. How about changing a bit of targeting, though? Come on. Hex very soon. Although I don't think ZMGs are a problem. I just have to save the ability for DDTs, ideally. Mobs are still coming out. Nah, this doesn't work either. God damn. Again, I'm not spending any more than I need to because I can afford big plane if I, like, by 94. If I don't spend. Otherwise, I think I'm dead if I don't get it by, well, next couple rounds. I put a Zealian in first, just to see if it would help. That doesn't work either. So I crunched the math. If I buy mob glue, I can't get this before the 95 wave comes in. I can spend up to $2,000. That's about it. And personally, I don't know what 2K upgrade will get me out of this pickle. I just have to rely on more and more and more statue RNG, it seems. Okay, well, I guess I could try this. 110 ice. Who knows? It might make a small difference. Hold up. This run looks a little better. I got Hex off? No way. Oh, it works. But I have to not die 93 now without a Hex. Surely this is fine, right? 6 DDTs? It looks close enough to maybe work. Can't believe it's gonna end up being this close, but more RNG needed? Nope. Retrying over and over has never felt so awful. Damn, that was closest run so far. I think Kuroken is within my 2k budget range, so I'm just curious if that, like, has any chance of saving us. I mean, it does slow down. Oh, it worked. I think that's just what I needed, because I noticed that the ice was just whiffing a couple of cerams. Now, I actually genuinely cannot spend any more money. And holy crap, how clutch is that cryo? Not once, but twice in a single round. Finally back in business again, I see. So, I need to get Hex off, come on. Quickly, strong. Please destroy all the insides. Back on first. Damn. This might take a couple of retries, but it looks close. Where were you, though, when every single dollar mattered? Even with a free statue head start. Surely it's gotta work now. Yep. Broke down all the ZMGs. And one left. I'm actually $300 short. Oh, no, 1,000. No. I spent too much money. GG's only. It's actually I'm $400 off. This is actually infuriating. Wow, so if I restart the run all over, I think it's actually possible. But I have to cut one upgrade. You know where I think I could cut the upgrade? This glue spider might not be necessary.
One eternity later.
Attempt number 5 billion of round 91. Nope. One more try here, one more try. Alright, I think this run finally does it. Ah, finally, that took way too long for 91. Again. And at long last, finally, we got it. And this better allow us to at least breeze through the next, I don't know, 10 rounds or so. I guess probably after Stronger Stim and Overclock on this guy. Let's go for stalling. Also, it's kind of interesting if you look at the pop counts between the plane and the statue. They're pretty much identical. And considering I had the Spectre for basically the whole game, that confirms it, guys. Totally confirms it. This statue is about as strong as a Spectre. So first things first, at least a Mob Glue on each lane, and holy crap, Big Plane does not handle that very well. Do we have level 20 yet? Not yet, so we have to, we cannot use Hex here, but that's fine. Surely Big Plane has enough damage in the tank. There's 100 rounds finally. Definitely didn't expect for it to take this long, but that's usually what happens when the biggest difficulty is the save up in the first place. It also appears to be die on 103, so let's see if Overclock can change that. So come on, Overclock, save us, nice. I didn't want to use the Hex, because, here's another hard round where 4 lanes are active. Any purples will cause all 4 lanes to be active, which, as you can see, is still a problem for the Flying Fortress, but I think there's enough DPS now for us to be A-okay. And hold up now, Super Ceramics coming from both lanes, you gotta be kidding me. And damn, we don't even have any torches either. Let's see if Relentless Stun could help. Closer. It's just one of those maps where bigger is not equal to better. Because I'm pretty sure Mix of Small Towers would probably do better than this. There we go. Okay. I just leaned the Big Plane very, very far left. And Relentless Clutch. Again, at this point, I'm going to continue with the stalls with a Snowstorm into Absolute Zero. So, like, because we can't go for any towers up here, stuff like, well, I don't know, Super Glue that would stun really well is not going to work. It would only see the bottom step, as you see by the range indicator here, so I just have to go for, I guess, abilities instead, sadly. You know what, actually? I know I said this wouldn't work, but what if we do just stun one of 2 lanes and then have the Big Plane mostly deal with the upper path, which is, well, easier of a path to deal with, I feel like. Although, hang on, does Super Glue still miss? The thing is, I have to decam with the Zelia, because there is no Count Village on this guy. But apparently that worked. I'll take it. More DTs this round, though, so, careful. Come on. Alright, I guess I do need Count Village then. Let's see if that makes a difference now. Or same result. Oh, it seems a little bit better, actually. Sadly, I don't think it's making a big enough difference. We are still struggling. And Super Glue's still missing stuff. Alright, we're getting pretty desperate here. I have now buffed the attack speed of the Super Glue, which actually might work. But damn, that's a lot of money wasted. It did indeed beat all the DDTs. And now for the bad, I just kind of have to hope that Hex has enough damage to get all 3. So if I use one early, can we bounce all of them in time? Or do we still have to do... Oh, we still have to do manual damage to the last one. Alright, come on, Big Plane, and hopefully Super Glue can still splat. Thank you. And yeah, I'll just Hex it to be super safe. And don't have to worry about any bats until round 140. Also, I was heavily regretting the Super Glue at first, but it has been very good to us, like, lately. Turns out all you need really is a couple attack speed buffs to literally permastall the entire entrance. However, you see the speed buff coming in right now? Balloons get faster every single round. So even 126 here, Subaru can't keep up with. Not every day you see that. Again? Nope. They're too lightning fast for us, it seems. How about a handy dandy Spike Storm then? It doesn't land on the correct lanes half the time, but I think it'll be enough, right? Yeah, barely. I see if we can get to around 140, that would be a pretty good success. I'm just gonna hex this round. Oh, crap. I didn't know this round had fortified cerams too. I didn't even know. Alright, let's try to save our Ice Tower ability, come on. I need Big Plane to beat all the DTs here. Even though they're moving really fast. And then, now. That ought to do it. Nope. Come on, as late as possible. Now? That was pretty late. Spike Storm 2. And both dungeon traps. And I think we're going to do it, right? Please let that be the end of the DTs. Thank you, thank you. Late game free play has never been this tight. I feel like if I had to drop anything else with a 20k, probably stalling for the top side, because you see, they're getting pretty far if they get past their glue. I didn't even intend to go for this, but at this point, can't we just go for a Carpet Spikes? I feel like that would also help a huge amount, and we're only like $4,000 off, so probably after this round, I'd say. Damn, we're $500 short of Carpet Spikes. That would be so huge for this round. Let's see if I could just make a buck or two, but man, DTs give us like $1 each. I don't think we're gonna make it, actually. $200 off now, come on. And I'm dead. I think we're actually just gonna be $200 short, like, yet again. How often does that happen? But there's only so much I can do on the top side. I think I just gotta spend the money on a non-tier 5. It's not happening. Okay, screw it. Let me just buy an entire Icicle Impale. I gave up at this point. I mean, that evens it out, right? We now have a good stalling tower for every single side of the map. All 2 sides. Yet, the Impale is still whiffing. Probably because I need, you know, attack speed on that. But this is much better, and I could probably just save my Absolute 2 for a rainy day. For anything that gets through. Careful, careful. Like that 1 DDC, yeah, I'm gonna freeze that real quick. And yep, that's how we beat 138. Good riddance. And with 140 here, victory has been achieved. Actually, hang on, does Hex actually have enough time to kill it? Because these bads are fast, nice. But we still have to beat the other bad, which is no joke. Actually, never mind. We have the Hex up again, so we could just double Hex this round. Nice. They're very spaced apart. So now we go on to the truly random rounds that Ninja Kiwi has not preset yet, and I think we're gonna die to the very first one with 2 bads immediately. GG. Again, only thing that could save us is if Hex could beat both of them, but I don't think there's enough. I don't believe it. There's one, and actually, come on. Oh, barely made it through that one, didn't we? Anyways, I was trying to save for a second Spike Storm if possible. I bet we could probably make it, like, way more rounds if I had just gotten that $200 extra for Carpet Spikes, but now I just gotta spam a bunch of weak towers, and yeah, here's another round where we're probably dead to, especially since this bad's on the short lane, there's not enough time. So GG, it looks like 143 is about as far as the Big Plane can take us. Just one last try, though. I did get another Spike Storm, but I don't think there's enough damage in that, although I'd be impressed. No, right? Nope, still like over 20% of the HP to go. Final pop count. 6 million, 14 million, and Azalea with 3.5.